Is Flemish mutually intelligible with Afrikaans? Have you ever wondered how different languages connect across cultures? Today, we are looking at the relationship between Flemish and Afrikaans. To start, let's clarify what these languages are. Flemish is often seen as a dialect of Dutch, mainly spoken in Flanders, which is a region in Belgium that is part of the Benelux area. Afrikaans, on the other hand, is a language that developed from Dutch and is primarily spoken in South Africa. Now, what does mutual intelligibility mean? It refers to how easily speakers of one language can understand speakers of another language. In the Benelux region, Dutch is the main language, and Flemish is quite similar to it. This means that speakers of Dutch and Flemish can usually understand each other without much trouble. When we look at Afrikaans, we find that it shares a high level of mutual intelligibility with Dutch, especially in writing. However, this understanding is not the same for everyone. Dutch speakers often find it easier to understand Afrikaans than Afrikaans speakers do with Dutch. This is mainly because Afrikaans has simpler rules and fewer unique words compared to Dutch. Since Flemish is a dialect of Dutch, it is also likely that Flemish speakers would understand Afrikaans to some degree. However, the level of understanding between Flemish and Afrikaans is not as strong as between Dutch and Afrikaans. This is due to the differences in dialects and the influences Afrikaans has received from other languages over time. In practical terms, while Flemish and Afrikaans are not fully mutually intelligible like Dutch and Flemish are, speakers of these languages can still communicate fairly well. This is especially true in written forms or if they have some familiarity with each other's languages. This ability to understand each other can lead to interesting cultural exchanges between the Benelux region and South Africa. So, while Flemish and Afrikaans may not be the same, there is enough common ground for speakers to connect. This connection highlights the rich cultural and linguistic diversity found in both regions.